lo and behold, look who we got funking with PTFI and David Chaos tonight, y'all. My brother from another mother, another brother from another mother,
Another mother.
Philephil. What's happening, brother?
What's up, man? It's your boy Philephil. I've been checking y'all out, man, and I'm honored. I'm honored to be here. Plus, man, I dig the way you throw the graphics in, and it's like I didn't know what to expect when you started doing a podcast, but it's really in true PTFI fashion. So, you know,
Man,
it's
well, you know
cool.
what?
I'm glad to be here, man.
You know what? We didn't know either. So welcome aboard, man.
Right, right,
Yeah,
right.
but thank you very much, man. Man, it's a pleasure to have you, man. We had Zoot on last week, and he was on the first PTFI solo project. And man, I was like, well, you know what's gonna make it right and proper that I got the second cat that was on the second album for a PTFI project, and that's my brother Philly Phil.
Yo. So are we telling stories tonight or what?
We gonna free your mind
Yeah.
and let you know what follow, man. We gonna do it all. We gonna talk about some stories. We gonna talk about some good times, some crazy times, and what we doing now. But I got a question for you.
Okay.
All right, because we just gonna have conversations. You taught me that a long time ago when you started doing your interviews a decade or two ago. We don't make it like an interview. We make it more like a conversation. So we gonna borrow that from you. Is that cool with you, man?
Always, man.
All
You
right,
know
brother.
what's yours is mine. What's mine is
And it's
yours.
cool. So hey, Tone, I'm gonna ask him this question that I asked Zoot. Hey, man, when did we meet?
Do
Uh,
you remember when you first met PTFI?
I actually do.
Oh,
So, because I was out of my element. So, you always remember when you're somewhere out of your element.
hmm.
So, I met PTFI's music before I met Phil, the funky instrumentalist,
Okay,
right?
okay,
So,
okay.
I started doing my show. I knew nothing about social media. The lady that, was, I guess, the CEO of our network at the time
Mm,
had been in the industry 25, 30 years or something, the radio industry. And she just kind of saw internet radio as the wave of the future. So she kind of jumped on
mhm.
early with her network before all this stuff really even caught on.
Right, right.
And, so I was starting to do it. I was kind of digging it a little bit. She's like, you got to do social media, and I was like, man, bump social media, man. I've never done it. I don't know nothing about it. So I don't need to do that. I'm just going to jam. She was like,
Hmm.
well, no, if you want to reach an audience,
Mm,
this is the wave of the future.
mm.
So I get on social media and promote my show. And lo and behold, I found out it's a whole world of funky people out there, like-minded, like myself,
Right.
that are out there. So I met this chick named Holly,
Oh, Holly,
Holly Irene Cordoza.
Cardoso. That's
Went
right.
with us went with us when we went there, and that's
That's another story.
I'm not even telling that story. I'm not even not even getting
The
into that story.
Long Beach Funk Festival. We gonna get to that, but go
but
ahead.
anyway, but
Continue,
Yeah.
anyway,
man.
but anyway, she turned me on to Ricky's show.
Oh,
Hmm.
Knew nothing about that. So she turns me on to Ricky's show and a few other things that I'm into to this day. So I really, I laugh about her, but she opened my eyes to some things that stuck with me to this day, even our very relationship, because that's what we're talking about.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
So I'm jamming Ricky's show, which my format began nothing like what it is now.
mm-hmm.
And because it was called a radio, what was it called? A music talk show. So I had a lot of talk show format thing when I first started. I'd bring in studio guests and we'd be playing funky music, but then we'd be talking about the Girls and Boys Club. So
Right. You covering all aspects of everything. You ain't sticking
which
just to
which
one
I was
thing.
supposed to, do for the network.
Mm-hmm.
Let's fast forward. She turns me on to Ricky Vincent's show. I'm
Mm-hmm.
jamming Ricky Vincent, who is Ricky Vincent jamming? Who the funk is PTFI? Right? So I'm sitting there jamming, and I'm into the funk, and Ricky's jamming and shit. And I hear something one night. And I was like, God damn, what is this shit, So I was like, I'm mesmerized because I'm like, hold on, man, this is some different shit. This shit is on it was 2012.
Yeah.
I'm like, this 2012, but this on some shit that's not being done. So I fell in love with the PTFI music. I did not know you at all.
Oh, right on. Okay.
Somehow, through social media channels and stuff, you started hearing about my show. And I think you tuned in. Man, I met Ron Catwood. Ron was my first interview.
I remember that.
I met Ron a little.
I
actually met Ron before I met y'all.
Right.
Because Ron was here in Dallas, man. So me and Ron did our thing, but like I said, it wasn't really a brotherhood yet. I'm just trying to throw shit up against the wall and see what sticks. So fast forward through social media and loving your music, some kind of way we connected online.
Right.
We connected online. I'm loving Ricky's show, man. I'm like, man, I never miss it. I'm Ricky's show is. And at that point, I started to mold a concept of what I wanted my show to be, and started stepping away from kind of what the network said they wanted and started molding my own. Ricky taught me how to mold my sound and my formula.
Now, what's that Fishbowl Radio Network?
Yeah.
Okay, just making
sure. And when I started
making
my change, they kind of started changing it from the Music Talk Bowl. Because I was winning awards right off the bat.
I remember that.
Right, yeah.
And I won like the Music Talk Show award or whatever a couple of times, and then they just changed it to the music show. When I started winning, because I was like, man, damn all that talk. Let the music talk. And I'm trying to still get back to how did I meet you.
That's all right. So man, anyway, take the long way around. We got all night.
Fun.
Right,
fun always takes a long way around.
Man. Go right ahead. Take your time.
So
man.
was that the funk bus, or was that before funk bus?
I don't know if we had morphed into the funk bus yet, but we were calling it the funk bus really, really early on. It used to just be Uncut Funk with Phil Colley.
It was right. It wasn't the bus yet.
And I'm gonna get into how it turned into the funk bus, because I think we really started something that everybody does now. But I'll get into that in a minute. So I started interacting with Phil on social media channels, and it just so happened that I was coming to the Bay Area for something. And at that point, I was just like, I wasn't coaching anymore. So I was like just immersed in this music thing, because I had stepped away from coaching for a while. And I've always had a passion of coaching the music. So I wasn't coaching. So I was in this music thing with, 12 toes, I'm in there.
Right.
So I'm messaging Phil back and forth. I think we exchanged phone numbers. I said, I'm coming to the Bay. I'd like to meet you. Oh, cool, man. What's his name? We're doing a show. Ron Cat's doing a show. And, we can, okay, cool. And I said, man, because I knew him and Ricky were friends just kind of through, the social media channels and the music. So I said, hey, man, I'd really like to meet Ricky Vincent if you can make that happen. And he said, this is what blew me away, because I'm only, at the time, I'm probably 6 or 7 months into doing this show at the time, maybe 6 months in. He says, man, Ricky wants to meet you. He loves your show.
Right. I remember that. Yes.
Blew me away.
I remember that day.
Blew me away.
Yes.
He said, man, Ricky wants to meet you. Ricky loves your show. And I was like, what? Ricky loves my show.
Yeah, man. Yeah, he was like, oh man,
Oh, so check it
I
out.
definitely want
Check
to
it out.
meet him.
You was
Check
Yeah.
it out.
killing it, man.
I met Ricky. Okay, so first I meet Ron out here in Dallas. The next person I meet from the crew is Ricky.
Mm-hmm.
Because when I come to California, I get off the plane and go to Otis Jones' house.
Oh man,
No,
that's another
because
brother, man. That's
yeah,
always
yeah. So
out
because
here,
I
man.
met Otis through the social media channels, right? And, you know, certain people were just like clicking. It's like this shit is meant to be, but I just didn't know it at the time. So he's like, yeah, man, I live it, blah, 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 blah. So that became my norm. Get off the plane, go get barbecue at Everett Jones, go to East Oakland, go to Everett, you know, and move from there, right? And move from there.
Oh man, some
So
Everett and Jones, man. That's one
so
thing I miss for out
I
here
know,
being out on
and they
this
close
island,
it,
man.
yeah, well, they
Oh my
close it.
Oh
gosh.
yeah.
Oh
So
man.
so I get my hotel room. I'm staying in over there in Emeryville. Man, nice little spot right there on the bay.
Mm-hmm.
I go to the studio. Still got pictures from that night to this day, man. I meet Ricky. Ricky invites me in, and we do Ricky's show together, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And that was my first night meeting Ricky, and I was like, I just felt like I was learning from a master.
Yeah.
You know, I was like fucking Luke, and he was whoever Luke hung out with.
No, he was Yoda.
Obi-Wan.
He was Obi-Wan.
Yeah, he was Yoda. Yeah,
Yoda or Obi-Wan Kenobi around this bad. The Huru
you
Mac.
know, yeah, because I was learning.
Philephil was the Padawan, huh?
Yeah, I was a Padawan. Yeah, so I'm learning, man. So Ricky's putting me up on all this game, man, all night long.
Mm-hmm.
Leave there at midnight, cross the bridge, and go to the damn boom boom room. Right?
Right. Because they funk until 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, so I get to
man.
the boom boom room. Let me see, 10, 12. I get there, it's like 12:45 at night. Now, here's the naive part. Hey, man, I'm Phil, man. I'm supposed to be here. They told me blah, 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 blah. You know, they got these damn bouncers outside dressed like fucking, excuse my line. Can we cuss on here, man?
Man, you can do whatever you want. It's PG,
Okay.
man.
Right.
Go ahead.
They got these bouncers out there looking like Terry Lewis and Jimmy Jam outside, right?
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
Suited and booted, man. Like, man, we don't know you, man. Step away. You know, I'm like, dude. Oh, it's a white guy. He knew me through my show.
Oh, okay.
Philip Ranelli.
Mm.
Oh, yeah,
So,
yeah.
He comes out, he's looking, he's like, man, Phil. I'm like, oh, white guy, who are you?
Wait, so you know me? Do I know
right. So he introduces himself. He's like, I'm like, man, these cats, I'm trying to get in. He's like, hold on, I'll be back. Walks away, comes back. They're like, man, come on in.
Cool.
Okay, cool. The band is bumping. You know, Ron's up there, he's doing his thing, and Phil is, you know when Phil was in Ron's band, he's over there on the keys in the end. So I walk up, see him, I kind of wave at him like, hey, it's me. You know?
Like, who is you?
Wait a minute. Who do I meet next? That walks up on me, recognizes me from social media and the show.
Who?
Marlon Dr. Illenstein.
Yeah.
Man.
So he runs up on him. This is how my night went, man.
Wow.
So man, we start vibing. So man, me and Il, we got these like neon ass shades on and shit. And we're taking pictures and shit of the thing, you know. I got this picture, man. Me and Il, we're taking pictures and shit. Matter of fact, I took him home that night because when it was all over, he's like, can I get a ride home?
That's ill for you, man.
I already know. I know,
ill.
man.
Yeah.
So, you know, right off the bat, man, it was me and Il. And then eventually the show was over. 4 o'clock in the morning or whatever it was.
Man. Right.
4:30.
And I finally meet PTFI.
Man.
So that's how I met you.
Wow. So you know, me and Tone both spent our time in the Ron, in the Ron Cat Delic camp, right? So it
Right.
must have been right around the time, Tone, you had probably just
I
left
I
around the time
left.
if it was that early.
Yeah, I was supposed to go to Dallas with them, but I had left the band
Oh
right
wow.
before they went to Dallas.
Wow.
Wow,
I did
man.
New Orleans. I think New Orleans was the last one I did, and
It's
then we
deep.
did that video. I can't remember.
Right.
On
No, video was
on
Dance on the
later.
mothership, right?
the
But
on the
yeah,
one video.
when they came to Dallas, that's when I was I'm not gonna make that one.
Keep
But
funking on the one video.
Yep.
yeah,
Whatever it
that
was. Keep
one
funking on the one.
and Dance on the Mothership.
Dance on the
Yeah.
mothership.
Yeah,
Right,
I
right.
did them two with him.
Yeah, man, it's a trip. We all got ties to everybody, man. I mean, from you to Ron to Rick to Ill to Chaos to,
Matter of
I mean,
fact,
it just keeps on flowing, man. The connection is just so deep around here,
I
man.
met Chi before I met y'all.
What?
I met Chi in Dallas.
Was that
Man.
with Ron Cat?
Yep. I met her
Oh, see,
with
we
I
knew
met
her with
her
Zilla though.
in Dallas, and then she actually came out here and recorded an album that I don't know whatever
Mm.
happened with it, man. The guy
Mm.
Sean Alexander from Snarky Puppy
Oh,
produced the album for her, man. And I spent 3 days in the studio with them out here in Dallas, man. With her, Sean from Snarky Puppy, uh Eric McFadden.
oh yeah, yeah. I
Yeah,
remember
Yeah,
Eric.
yeah,
Eric
yeah. Yeah.
McFadden, man. Yeah, we all just spent like 3 days together, man, just kicking and doing her thing, man. And she was playing with this band called the Funky Knuckles, was backing her up.
Wow,
Mm.
It was
man.
badass. So yeah.
Yeah, man. Like I said, that's some real deep stuff when you think about it, man. Because for us all to be connected, and even to this day, I'm over here off on the island, Tones over there in Cali, and you in Texas, man. But it keeps the funk that much stronger, no matter what. Can't separate this funk, y'all. It's all brotherhood. No matter what we've been
Man, it's
through,
a
the
family.
bands we've been through, the ups, the downs, the highs, the lows, man, it just keeps on flowing. It just keeps
Yeah.
on flowing, man. So let me uh let me morph a little bit onto when you made an appearance on my second album, dude. I think I yeah, let's talk about that for a minute, cause you did a track on there that, and I remember flying down to what I think you were still at FBRN or
Yeah,
looking.
yeah, yeah. Man,
Yeah,
I was looking at pictures from that last night.
man, you're gonna have to send me those
Uh,
pictures so I could put them up and morph them into this thing if you don't mind,
Definitely,
and
definitely,
we can
man.
share it
Yeah,
with the world because that was
definitely.
some real special times,
I
man. And
was I was looking at pictures from that last night of us in the studio.
man, send it, brother, because right now while I'm talking, when we do the edit, it'll be appearing right now so the people can see what we're talking about.
Okay,
And
cool.
man, what I want to ask you about that though, because I know I sent you the track, and the name of the bottom tracks was called "So Deep," right?
Right, right.
And I don't want to put you on the spot, man, but I was just looking at the lyrics today, right? And I was
Uh-huh.
like, you literally take the listener on a journey from the 70s when funk was hitting, then you morph it into the golden age of hip hop, and then you drop them off at when gangster rap came around.
Right.
So
Little did we know.
little did we know. So I just want you to kind of tell me what motivated you to kind of even get down like that on that track, because it's if people don't know about it, they need to go listen to it. I'll put a link or something, because man, you came through like a champ on that for me, man.
Man, it's interesting because uh I don't know if it was that trip when I first met you or had come back. Cause I know there was one time when I came to the Bay like 3 times in like a 5 or 6 month span.
Hmm.
So I don't know if it was our first meeting or our second meeting, because Zeus album was out and I was
Hmm.
wanting to do a documentary on
Now, was
Zoot's album.
his second album was out, I think,
Yeah,
right?
the second album.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
his second,
Okay.
To Lie with Wolves.
Correct.
And I came out and I did an interview with Zoot in your studio.
Sure
And
did. That's right.
I was just starting to dabble with a little music at that time.
Mm-hmm.
I was just starting to dabble with a little music. And I'm like I said, I've been in this basketball world all this time. So I'm in a music world and I'm really, man, just like enamored with people like Ricky and yourself. And I was starting to go on, like I deal with a cat out here named Sean, man, and he was rest in peace. Kevin Yarborough was his from Yarborough and Peoples,
yeah, was
his producer. So we spent a lot of time at his crib out in DeSoto and stuff like that. You know, they are Metroplex people, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. And I was kind of learning the craft before I started kind of getting into that. Because I didn't have anything else to do. I started buying instruments. I started buying recording equipment. I was just looking for something to do. So I got out there, I meet you guys, we're talking, me, you, and Zoot do our thing. And I make the comment, hey man, I got some music. I do music.
Uh-oh, I remember this story.
So, right?
Hold on, y'all.
So right. And this is how I got on your second album, by the way, though.
That's true.
This is the precursor to me getting on the album.
Okay.
So, okay, cool. You're like, man, put it on. Yeah, Kay. Phil is, how Phil is, man. Phil's that friendly guy, man. That's,
yeah.
Man, well, what y'all want to do, man? Let's do it. So Phil is like, man, put it on. So we throw it in. I guess the time, man, I might have had maybe 2 or 3, 4 joints or whatever. So they're playing it. So lyrically, I guess I was always on point. Because, with Zoot being a lyric guy, Zoot, he's nodding his head and he's like, man, these lyrics are on point. Man, you got something to say, man. So, my little chest is, rising. Okay, they digging me. I'm on some shit, right? So Phil is just sitting there. So I look over at him, because I'm trying to read the room. And to this day, Kay, I don't know what he said. I don't know what his words were, but I know what I heard.
Right.
Come on, man.
Out of his mouth.
Oh.
And what he said was, when he spoke was, man, what the fuck is this push? Right? Real talk. That's what I heard. I don't know if he phrased it like that, but that's what I heard.
Oh, it wasn't that hardcore, man. But
it actually was.
That's what it felt like, probably.
No, that's what it was.
Okay, all right.
But me being a coach, all these, I'm cool with constructive criticism. So when he hit me with it, I was crushed just a little bit.
It's just a little.
But I was actually more motivated than I was crushed, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Yeah, I was more motivated than I was crushed. I was like, yeah, okay. This guy does this is what he does. And if this is how he feels about it, all right, you got to step up your game. I don't think I sent him anything for maybe 2 years.
I ain't messing with those fools, man. They ain't good.
But I was just, but we stayed in touch. We communicated. We talked. Yeah. I just didn't send music.
Right.
Because I was working on
getting
the craft. I was working on the craft.
Right.
And, I sent him some music like maybe 2 years later, and he's like, okay.
Yes.
Man, you got it. You on point. Then we started kind of trading tracks back and forth.
Right.
A little bit, hey man, this is what I'm doing. He'll say, hey, this is what I'm doing. So he sends me the So Deep track and he's like, man, I'm working on this. And I guess he liked the way I put words together.
Mm-hmm.
So he was like, man, do something to this. Put your spin on it and send it back and let's see. Zoot told me in the very beginning, listen to the music, and the music will tell you what to say.
The funk whisperer is
You
what he
know,
calling it.
Zoot
Yep.
used to tell me all the time, listen to the music will tell you what to say.
Yep.
So I'm just listening to that track over and over. Doom, 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 boom. And, you know, and the hook is said, it's so deep it can blind you. So, and I was like, you know what's fucking deep is what this music industry has done over the years. And I just started writing. And I talked about music the way it was, the music the way they flipped it, and we didn't even realize they were flipping it when they flipped it, and where we are now with that, you know, how they used it as a tool to manipulate, you know.
Wow.
And we got what we got, you know, and
Yeah, man.
it wound up on the album, you know.
Yeah,
It wound
man.
up on the album.
Yeah. I was 1,000,000% all in with everything that you said on that track, man. Because it was, I hadn't heard anybody else break it down like that, and still really haven't. You know, we kind of always either we going back or we talking about how things used to be or something from the future. You broke it
Right.
down in every element of it, man, and that's why that ended up on that album, dude. So I thank you for getting down like that, man.
I thank you for getting down with me, for allowing me that opportunity, man. That was a turning point in my life, you know, like
Man, and I keep saying I'm ready for you to put out your thing, man.
yeah, that was a turning point. I was like, man,
Uh,
I can be one of these people,
Hey
you know.
man, hey, I'm ready for you to put that thing out, man.
I
That's all,
know,
you know.
man.
I be jamming
I know.
everybody up. Okay, no, I be jamming everybody. So I'm just saying, man. When you ready, man. When y'all ready, I'm more than willing and able to lend a helping hand, man.
I'm close, man. I really been
Speaking
trying to
of ready,
retire from basketball. So
Yeah. No, man, but when it comes to this music though, it's just forever, man. It's forever
yeah.
coming and ever funking on, as they say, right? I mean, you can do it when you still 80. Just look at Doc, man. I mean,
I know. I was thinking about that today.
yeah,
Man, I was listening to
yeah.
man, what was I listening to? Dope Dogs.
Mm.
And I was like, man,
What
this
that
dude.
album, Dope Dogs?
Yeah, but I
Yeah,
was just
yeah.
listening to the track Dope Dogs, you
Okay.
know.
U.S. Custom Postcard Dope Dog.
Yeah, and I'm like, man, this he wasn't even on Spring Chicken when he put that out. You know what I'm saying? But
No,
he's
man.
like just flowing. Like I'm like, man, this never ends. You know, you can do this
Man,
till the cows come home.
I'm tell y'all something. That this is open for panelists on the forum tonight. Is how do y'all feel about Eddie Murphy playing Doc? Because I see
Remember, I
that's
told
still
you.
happening. That's still happening.
Remember, when I jokingly said, I hope it don't turn out like that Dolomite one.
Right. I remember you saying that.
I mean, that was cool, but
It was too comical.
it was yeah,
Well,
something was
Dolomite
just
is a
off
comedian.
about it.
It was comedian. So I
Yeah, I
kind of,
know, but
you know,
but some I'm when it comes to P Funk, I'm like, man, if y'all gonna do that, it better be cool
right.
P
because
Funk is
some
serious,
things
man.
you
P
just
Funk is
don't
not a joke.
touch.
That's
Thank
Some
you,
right.
things
Jay.
you just don't touch.
P Funk is not a
Like
joke.
yeah, like some like if you're gonna cover a song, it got to be dope.
It's not a
It
joke. It's
got
not
to
a
be better
parody.
than the original,
Right.
It's not a
or
joke. It's not a parody.
it's
Right.
not. I mean, I know there's some funny moments
Well, yeah,
in
that he can probably bring to life.
Yes.
like I
Yeah.
would like to see them uh do them driving up on the Night of the Living Dead set.
Like they did on the Tales
Yeah,
from the tour
yeah.
bus. That
Tales from the tour bus.
cartoon was deep.
Yeah.
That
Exactly.
did y'all see that?
Yep.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
talking about?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, I've watched it over and over.
man, that whoever did that, I guess that's the cat that did King of the Hill and Beavis and
King of the Hill,
Butthead or
Beavis
Yeah,
whatever.
and
yeah,
Butthead,
yeah, yeah,
Mike
yeah.
Judge.
Mike
Mike,
Judge. Mike Judge.
if they can grab that essence and put it into live human form, you know, I it might be a hit.
Well,
Or
Boosie did an interview where he talked about that, where Mike Judge talked to everybody that's in it. He sat down and talked to him as interviewed him. And Bootsy said, "But we didn't know they was gonna put it through a cartoon. We didn't know they was gonna do that.
we
We
didn't
was
know they
just
was gonna put
talking
that
to
in the
him.
movie.
Yeah, we didn't know he was gonna make a cartoon out of it, a movie.
Ah,
So that's kind of like now when he said that, that reminds me of something like when if you in the studio and you're being recorded, you kind
mhm.
of not, you know. But if you just doing something and somebody just don't tell you they recording you,
You get the full
and you
essence.
get, yeah,
Right,
exactly.
right. You get
So
the uncut funk, if you will, right?
yeah,
So
so that's what that kind of remind me of. So like, if Eddie, I just don't. I mean, don't drop the ball, Eddie. Don't
come
drop the
on,
ball,
Eddie.
Eddie.
We
Well,
we
the thing about
we
this is
watching Eddie. Come on now.
you think about stuff like this when uh actors play a
Hmm.
particular character. Will Smith was Ali.
Mm.
Yeah,
Denzel was Malcolm X.
Eh,
Malcolm
Jamie
X. Yeah,
Foxx
right.
became, Jamie
Ray.
Foxx became Ray.
Yeah.
yeah,
Aretha Franklin. You look at these roles and you really have to study your character to
Correct.
become that character.
Yes.
Like man, I mean, to me, Jamie Foxx did a hell of a job becoming
yeah.
Ray Charles. And what made it so
Yes.
well,
Yes.
now, I just thought about this point.
Go ahead.
Jamie Foxx is a hell of an impressionist.
That's true.
So for
And a
Jamie,
musician.
yeah, and
And
musician. Now, so for Jamie
true.
Foxx to become Ray Charles, when you think
Exactly.
about it, damn, it's a no-brainer because he can do this.
Right.
Right.
Eddie Murphy's a master impressionist. He doesn't do it much anymore,
Yeah.
but he was pretty good at doing impressions.
True.
Now, the thing is he a master actor enough to study George Clinton and become? And see, the thing is, Ray was a musician. Jamie Foxx was a musician.
Right.
Eddie doesn't have to become a musician to be George Clinton because
But
George Clinton ain't up there playing on instruments.
wait a minute. Have y'all forgot about my girl likes to party all the
All
time?
the time.
We're not talking about
What
that.
about the
Man, we're
one
not
before
we're
that?
not
Boogie
talking
in your
about
butt.
that.
You said
boogie,
musician, man. I'm just saying.
boogie in your butt, butt,
Put
Nah.
it
boogie in your butt.
in
Who wants
wait,
But I
boogie in their
mean,
butt?
Eddie he does have a silly seriousness to him.
true. True.
But I'm kind of curious, like what era is he gonna portray, man?
Ooh.
Is he gonna be like a flashing back kind of thing, or is he gonna do like he did with the Hercules? What was that movie where he did all the
Uh,
makeup and played the different?
Yeah.
Big Mama's
Is he
house? No,
gonna
that
make
was the other
himself up
dude.
to look younger?
Norbert. Was that
Nor
Norbert?
Is it Norbert
probably.
or
Yeah, I
the
think
Nutty
so.
Professor and
Not
all that?
all of those. Yeah, playing all
Yeah.
those
No,
roles at
he
one
done some
time.
really silly movies, man. I watched like 30 minutes of an Eddie Murphy movie a couple of weeks ago. My grandkids were over here. Meet Dave or some shit, man.
Huh.
Me too.
Dave.
Some.
Dave,
Okay.
his whole body was like an alien spaceship.
Okay, I think
Uh,
that
oh,
must have
okay.
been one of the ones that didn't
Yeah.
take off.
After about 30 minutes, I was out of there. So,
Yeah.
But I
So,
still watch Beverly Hills Cop 1 and 2 though.
man,
I mean,
for
that's a
sure.
classic.
A
Yeah.
That
class
was a
at
classic.
48 hours.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
But I don't know.
So we see from the panel that we got here, we all want to see what's gonna happen. It's some tough shoes to fill if you're gonna do it
Wiz
right.
Khalifa did a good job
Oh,
in that
I did. I still
Casablanca.
haven't seen that. I still haven't seen that
all
movie
right,
Solid
man.
Gold.
I mean, it took me a minute because I had to, because I was expecting, because there's like, hey man, they gonna do P Funk in there,
Mm.
and they got Garrett playing Gary, and you know, and
So what was like 30
uh,
seconds worth?
it was collectively, I think they had about like at least 5 minutes, right? But
Okay.
the way it was edited in, and they had the diaper, they had the clothes and the looks down, and Will spoke a few lines, and he kind of captured George in that era of when he had the long straight wig,
Hmm.
not the platinum or the blonde one, but it was, I think, like brown or black,
Right.
and uh plus Wisby, so he kind of had. I think he did a cool job for what it was,
Okay.
and I had to let go of my expectations of it being like, you know about them. It was just how they portrayed all the acts that were on that label.
See,
And
yeah, go ahead.
The Donna Summer segments got more time in Parliament, but it was the part where they talked about, you know, Casablanca fledgling, but they got some money in George. Said, "Well, I want a spaceship." So I was expecting more, but what I got was, I accepted it, and I said, okay, and he did kind of look the part. So,
Right, right, right.
but
See, and that's what I love about this show that we're doing because I saw that thing and I'm tired of P Funk being considered a footnote in movies, man. And see, I love the fact that they got some of the parts right, but at the same time, yeah, it was more of a to me. It felt that movie. What was it called again? Spinning Gold, I think.
spinning gold, yeah.
It was more like a musical.
But you saw it.
Yeah, I saw it.
I'm gonna tell you how tired I am of P Funk being a footnote.
What?
I've never seen it.
See,
Because
check
in
no,
my mind, I'm like, man, if that's all they get, I'm not
no.
even interested.
I'm suggesting you see it and take it for what it's worth because at the same time, I was glad to see it. I'm in my
I get
60s.
it.
I'm in my 60s now. I'll take any funk I can get if they
Well,
showing how they got down back in the 70s because it's still a mystery to millions of folks out there
I'm
that
looking
don't
at it
really know
like
what's
this.
up.
I'm looking at it this way.
Go
When they
ahead.
first hyped it up and put P Funk, I was all in.
Hmm.
And then when they
Yeah.
said, well, this is a movie of Cecil Holmes and Casablanca Records.
Mm.
Don't get me wrong, that was a major label of our childhood.
Hmm.
So it's not like I'm not interested in the story, but I
Uh-oh.
didn't have as much interest.
Yeah, him and Neil. It's more about Neil
Oh,
Bogart,
Neil
Yeah,
Bogart.
I
Yeah.
didn't have
but
as much. I didn't have
Yeah.
as much interest at that point.
Yeah.
So it's one of those like I'll get around to seeing it eventually, but like that and the second Miles Morales Spider-Man movie, okay, I'm still waiting.
The,
I'm still,
the brother Spider-Man. Yeah.
yeah, I'm still waiting, man. I'm gonna get
So
to. I'm gonna get
so
around to it though.
and what where I wanted to go with this because man, my son called me and told me he was driving back from Las Vegas and he had just took his wife and daughter to my granddaughter to see the Backstreet Boys. But wait
mm,
for it. But wait for it, y'all. At the Sphere in Las
Oh,
Vegas.
really?
yeah, I saw that,
That's a cool looking
video.
venue.
Wait a minute, man. Let me adjust my microphone. I want to this day, I want to start a coalition for P Funk to play in that thing. I saw some stuff where the if the Backstreet Boys can get down like this, can we put some funk inside that dome? Man, they had that thing looking like the mothership. They were in outer space. You felt it, your seats are rocking. If they could pull something like that off now, it would open another whole world to a generation that don't know nothing about the funk. It
Right.
won't just be the side project or a footnote. It can actually catapult. So yeah, man,
I
I
hate to
think I
say it.
Go ahead,
But
because I think I
if
sent you the link, Tone. I need
yeah,
to
I
send it.
saw it.
Okay, yeah.
I saw it. It was dope. But when you get into that kind of production,
Mm-hmm.
I can already tell you, man, it ain't gonna be what you gonna want it to be. It's gonna
Okay.
unless you yourself or all of us that feel the way we feel about P Funk and the Funk, unless we at the helms of it, it's 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 gonna be. Oh man, they should have did this. They should have.
Yeah.
It's not gonna, it's gonna be too big of a production to worry about little
Well,
things that ain't there.
it was a funk
That's
opera, man, back in the 70s, right? And I just think with if that movie is successful with Eddie, things can happen, right? If something gets catch a wave, like we say when we post some of our videos, some of them get 1,000 views, some of them might only get 5 views. If it catches a wave, man, almost anything can happen, y'all.
it's
It
gonna catch a wave. I just hope that it doesn't
Would you
get
why be waving bye-bye?
wave by.
see
Sorry,
y'all
Eddie.
next time. That's all, y'all.
My
No,
bad.
but I
Catch a
hope
wave.
that it comes out cool and they don't just he
Oh,
doesn't just get into the stuff kind of like what we already know that's been
right.
and
Regurgitated. Yeah.
so a different aspect of the funk, but I mean, I don't harp on that bad all that, but just you know include
Yeah.
who I mean is he gonna do Debbie Wright and Jeanette Washington
No,
and Parlette and the Brides, or is
no,
he just gonna
no, they're not gonna have time for that. Man, they got
is it
like
gonna
two
be is
hours.
They're gonna have 2 hours
Bootsy and
to cut it
Phelps and
down. Yeah.
them
Yeah.
and this is what I hate. How many composite characters are they gonna have?
Hmm.
Like, well, this is we're gonna have three characters represent one person. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Or that's how they
yeah,
do in
yeah.
movies, man.
And can I add this for perspective? You look at the life and times and breadth of work that another forefather, James Brown,
Mm.
put
Hmm.
forth,
Hmm.
and when they tried to put that into a movie.
Yeah.
Chadwick didn't do a bad
He
job.
didn't. Yeah. But
Chadwick did a good job of
Look,
becoming
look who
James.
did it. That was Mick Jagger, though.
oh, that was Mick Jagger.
That was Mick Jagger produced the whatever.
But
That was
still,
his money on it.
2 hours to tell 50 years
He
worth of
don't
story, man.
he don't know the James Brown that we know. That's what I'm saying. It's like it's gonna whoever
I
Yeah.
mean,
that
even if you did, how much of James can you tell in 2 hours?
Right.
it's
Right. Right.
gotta be a mini series, I'm telling you, man.
Right.
But
Matter of fact,
uh
remember the Aretha miniseries was better than the Aretha movie
Yeah. I remember
right,
watching
okay.
that.
because
Yeah. That
they had
they had
time
time to
to get
develop
into.
the
Yeah,
characters.
yeah.
Exactly. And that's what I want to see. I want to see some character development of not just George, but I
Mm.
want to see the character development of where the Cernolas came, where the, how he got, Pedro came into the picture to put the album covers together. I
All of
mean,
No,
that. Yeah.
is he gonna tackle when they
no,
was in Toronto
You say nope.
no,
riding that wave? You know
no,
what I'm saying?
Wait a minute, wait a minute.
no.
Seeing the Mercury
Getting
jump off the hood when they down in Florida or
Yeah,
wherever, all of
yeah,
that crazy
exactly.
stuff.
Going home after doing the Mothership
You
album.
got
Is he
two.
gonna
You
is he
got
gonna
two
tackle like
hours. No,
Yeah.
George going from a suit wearing briefcase carrying writer with Joe Beck at the Brill building, going to Motown and then going through Funkadelic and then eventually getting to the Mothership and going underwater. Is he
Yeah.
gonna go like that? Or
We don't know.
yeah, but even if it does, how in depth can they go into that story in
Right.
two
In 2 hours.
hours?
You're right. You're right.
they gonna
But
hit the good parts?
They're gonna have to be. They're just gonna be zooming through, glossing over. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Hey man, let me cut your hair. Hey, you want to cut my hair? Hey, you want to sing a song with me? Yeah, let's sing a song. Hey, you want to go to Motown? Hey, yeah,
Yeah.
let's go to Motown.
Right.
I
Right.
mean, it's
Right. It'll be the
I
condensed
mean,
version. Yeah.
the things that we're talking about having a story behind.
Right.
Now, this is like seriously now. The things that we're talking about having a story behind, a whole story, just to explain this particular aspect of the P-Funk.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of a story, you'll get a scene. This is my
Mm.
personal feeling. You'll
Yeah.
get a scene. You're not going to get the whole barbershop experience and how the people came in and George did it. You may get in the barbershop and one person may come in the barbershop and they may
Right.
say, hey, we got this band, I'm trying to put this together. You want to get in that? And that's going to be the extent of the barbershop, and then we're on to the next thing.
But see, man, at least, and I always talk about the lesser of the two evils. At least it's gonna not just be a footnote.
I'm
It,
with you. If he
it's
gets his own standalone movie,
it's
I'm
gonna be.
in.
I mean, because I can't think of any. Has anybody else done it yet?
Yeah.
Oh, they did. Who?
Ooh,
Well, with P Funk?
No, a
yeah.
movie for where they was acting and actually put out a production for
Oh, for P
for
Funk? Nah,
George. Yeah.
no.
I
I
mean,
mean,
it's
you
been
can if you
100
want to look at all those
documentaries. Now, I'm
documentaries.
not talking about the documentaries. I'm just talking about this is the first and only. I mean, I don't know that's gotten
They
out
should
of,
give
huh?
Ryan Coogler.
Yeah, right. Well, he wanted to do it, and so did dang I can't think of the brother's name. I think I sent you a little short video, Tone, about it, where he was so in depth and wanted to do it. It was around the
Hmm.
time when George had put out that Cosmic Slop thing on HBO. Y'all remember
Oh,
that little
The
the
Hudlin
Hudlin
brothers.
brothers? Oh,
Hudlin
Yeah,
Brothers, yeah.
that dude,
They was ready
that
then when they
dude
did
right
that.
there, he actually took it to multiple studios.
Nobody's ready for it, man.
Down. No,
They don't
thank
want.
you. No, no,
They.
no. Just wore him out. Just denied
Mm,
slamming the door in his face. Don't come in here with that funk. Nobody want to
yeah,
know about that,
we don't want.
right?
There's too much truth in there. You
It
talking
was
about
just too.
aliens?
So
America's eating its young, and now you got spaceships flying, and now you're going underwater with Atlantis and talking about
it was
pyramids.
man didn't
No,
want to touch it. They didn't want to touch it.
don't
So
touch
that's
that.
why I'm holding out hope for this man. It's at least
Don't
Man,
Phil. I
it would
would
be
just say, well, both
unabashedly
Phils.
black.
I would just say, man, don't expect, don't expect, just take it
don't.
for what it is when it comes.
Oh
And
shit.
then,
Okay, man. Oh,
don't
hey,
expect the
I'm not.
obvious.
I like I said,
I
long as it's not a footnote, I'm
Phil,
cool. Come on, man.
Phil, it's
don't think it's gonna
interesting.
be.
It's interesting that you would even bring up the topic
Why?
because I'm more like Kay. I'm like, man, these ain't finna do with this.
There you go, Phil.
I'm like, now if they do, and it's a winner, even if it's a loser, I'm all in.
Okay.
I'm there
Okay.
day one, win, lose, or draw.
Okay.
If it comes out,
Yeah.
I'm going, and it's going to be a cult favorite for me,
Okay.
whether it flops or not. It's a
Okay.
movie about P Funk, and I'm
Right.
buying the DVD, the
The
CD,
cut
the
scenes.
Blu-ray, the whatever come out. I'm getting the bootlegs. I'm getting it all. Anything that
Wait,
come
but
out
the one
about
with
it,
the person with the camcorder in the front row trying to
I'm getting
record
them
the
all.
movie.
And I'm gonna go downstairs, and every time I watch, it's gonna
Remade
be
versions of all the songs.
every time I watch, it's gonna be on that 80-inch screen
There you
downstairs.
go, man. And land that mothership right in your
Yeah,
living room, baby. That's
and
right.
But
yeah, and they better.
What?
Why? That's a hard word.
I don't think it's gonna.
Please get the
I just
Landon Right.
Oh, the landing.
Please get
I just
that.
don't see it. I just
All right, Joe.
I don't
Okay.
see them
Okay.
doing it justice. I hope
All
they
right.
do.
Okay. So I hey, I'm gonna use one of your words, Philephil, and it's one of our favorites. I digress right now. I was waiting to pull that one out on you, man.
I'm the king of that. I'm the
Yes, you.
king.
Yes, that is you, man. That is all you. So, man, uh, changing the subject up a little bit. It's the 40th anniversary. You know, we always talk about anniversaries for stuff. It's the 50th anniversary for Chocolate City, Mothership Connection, and what's another one? Was it Tales? Is that 75 as well, Tone?
Yeah,
No, that
man.
was let's take it to the
Let's take
stage.
okay.
Let's take it to the
Okay.
stage.
So it's the 50th for that. It's actually the 40th anniversary for another whole different subject of this something that took place called Live Aid. Do any of y'all remember that?
Yeah, I remember that.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember that.
You remember that? Yeah.
I'm
I
still wondering if those people got that food.
well, and man,
Wow, that was deep.
yeah.
That was deep.
Yeah, well, yeah, because
That was deep.
it was
That
so
and
much.
We Are the World.
Wait a minute, because it was so much politics. Sometimes money, and I may be on the wrong side of the fence saying this, sometimes people think that money can solve all the problems in the world.
Right.
I mean, famine was kicking really hard in Ethiopia at the time. Money definitely did help, but with the politics of it all, it may not have necessarily solved the problem of it, right? So,
Food just sitting there.
it's sitting there, kind of, man, history repeats itself, man, all over this world sometimes, man. And it's the same stuff that's going on in Gaza. You got food sitting there for some of these people who haven't eaten in I don't know how long. And you got the people distributing it, shooting their machine guns at them, telling them to stay away. Not gonna get that deep on it, man. I'm just saying it's we as a race, human beings, we've got to evolve, man, and just realize money can solve a whole bunch of problems. But man, if the I hate to even say this, if the politics of it ain't right, that money, like Tone just said, might be going someplace else to buy more weapons for their army. Y'all can look that up. Like you say, do your research, look it up. But on the lighter side of it, I was tripping on our dude, Prince Nelson Rogers. He was one of the missing
Prince Rogers
artists.
Nelson.
Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you. Prince. Prince. Uh, he was missing from
Symbol.
yeah, man. Okay. He was missing from the album.
We Are the World.
Yeah, man. He sent a representative, Sheila E, to
Well, you know he did
represent the
write a
band.
track. You know he did write a track for the album.
Yeah, for the tears in
Yeah,
your
he did.
eyes. Yes, he did.
You know
But
he did
man,
write a track for the album.
well let's get back to the whole, why he didn't show. And I just found this out like today or yesterday, late last night, when I was reading and watching some interviews. I did not know that Lionel Richie had reached out to this dude and said, "Hey, man, we need you here. Where you at?" He said, "Well, I'll come, but I need to be in a booth by myself."
You
Why?
know, I seen that video
Yeah.
a
Okay.
while ago,
All
and
right.
the thing with Prince, and I know he opened up about it later in his career,
Mm-hmm.
is that back then he was more isolated and, you know, being that shy, introverted genius that he was. Some
Okay.
people take it as arrogance, some people take it as he's being stuck up or whatever. But,
Yeah.
you know, with the hint of what his life was like in Purple Rain, I could see why he was like that.
Mm.
that, you know, because I know everybody's gonna try to take advantage of me. I already
Yeah.
know it because they're doing it now.
Yeah.
So he trying to keep he trying to keep his for him, but at the same time he trying to share it with people. But he wants control over it.
Yeah.
I mean, the man
Yeah.
played all his instruments on his first album, first two albums, three
Right.
albums, or whatever, you know. But
Right. But
and he
yeah.
mentioned that back then in his career, he was an isolationist, man. That was and plus that was part of his image. You gotta, you see, he on what big chick's shoulders coming in to the to the show with
Man,
Michael Jackson and James Brown. You see that
yeah,
one?
yeah, I seen that, man.
And then
That
he
was a
knocks
mess.
over the
It
the
knocks
lamp
over the
post.
pole and everything. Yeah,
Yeah,
that was horrible. So
yeah, and it was like, he realized that, okay, I gotta start opening up people. I gotta start talking to people. I gotta start, you know.
yeah. Now
But
at that time, Tom, so he he doesn't show, right? So they got to get someone to sing this part. And I just found out this out today. Do you know who actually sang Prince's part for that?
Huey Lewis. I'm telling you,
Wait a minute,
I already
man.
seen
Wait a
that
minute.
video, man.
Oh, you saw the video. Cool. Okay.
Yeah, I did
Huey
see that.
Lewis from Huey Lewis and the News has to sing right follow cause see, and I think what probably just going out on the limb, what may have messed Prince up, he was supposed to follow Michael Jackson's part. And during that time, like you said, with the pole falling, there was a whole bunch of stuff going on, man.
But didn't you
So
see that part where Lionel Richie said he realized he made a mistake when he said that? He
right.
said, "Well, man, I'll put you next to Michael Jackson." He's
That really sealed
And,
it.
and
That really
like,
sealed the deal.
nah.
I ain't going. I'll send Sheila. She can go, but I ain't going.
did you guys see the We Are the
Yeah.
World documentary?
Just bits and pieces of it. Yeah.
That I'm almost a year ago. It didn't even come out that long ago.
Well, yeah, because I mean, it's got to be like this today. This year is
It
the 40th year
Hey,
anniversary
that
of it.
was a great documentary. That
Okay.
We Are the World documentary that came about. I think they like spent the documentary basically was about the 28-hour, 24 hours or 48 hours or whatever of the Grammys. Was it the Grammys that night?
It was the American Music Awards.
American Music Awards,
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
and morphed into that recording.
yeah.
And,
So it was gonna be a
man, that's
long night. They,
man, that
Yeah.
story
yeah,
is super intriguing. I
yeah.
mean,
Man, I saw something. They said that I think it was Bruce Springsteen or one of those
Left at
cats.
8 o'clock in the
That
morning
left
once
at
it was
eight
all
o'clock in the
done.
morning after it
He
was
stayed
done.
till the
So
end.
right.
yeah, man,
So
the way they put that whole thing together was just
yeah,
to this day, that's probably has to be one of the most uh incredible music feats to actually put that together and pull that
Yeah.
off. And then Lionel and Mike, even after they got all that recorded, now it's like we got to put it together,
oh yeah,
you
yeah.
know. But the fact that just the hows and whys that they, man, I gotta go look at it. I gotta remember
Mm,
what the name of that documentary was, but
mhm. It was
it
good,
was
huh?
excellent. That
Okay.
was an excellent, excellent, excellent documentary about the night that they recorded We Are
Yeah.
the World.
Yes,
Excellent
CNN
documentary.
is running something. They've been running it for like the past 6 weeks. It's like a mini series leading up to the recording, leading up to the
Oh, okay.
concerts, the Live
Hmm.
Aid, the Band Aid. First London was doing it, or England was doing it, and then America got a late pass, and then they started to want to be down to help out, and
So
they started
Live
doing.
Aid was first. I think came after We Are the World.
Ooh, I don't know. I don't know which came first, the chicken or the egg. I'm going to say I think that the recording came first, and then the
Okay.
concerts came afterwards, right?
All right. Okay.
So,
Yeah.
so another crazy feat that took place, and I didn't know about this till recently, was that Phil Collins, another Phil, he performed at the one in England. Got on. Do y'all remember the Concorde jet? that's
Yeah, the
defunct now, but
Concord. Yeah,
the Concorde, yeah, that can get you across the water like in record time,
couple hours,
couple of hours, right?
something like that.
Yeah, we need to do our research and see find out what happened to those things. But anyway, and he also performed at the one in Philadelphia because they was running them succinct. So he was the only artist to actually play at both of them
Mm,
on on the same, pretty much the same day, which is nuts, man.
okay.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, man. So just a little tidbit, a little history for the 40 years of that, man. And yeah, like Tone was saying, yeah, did all of the food get to where it needed to go? Did all the money get to where it needed to go? I
Man,
don't know.
I
Yeah,
was
because
reading
like
up
you
on
said,
that.
money can solve a lot of things, but money can cause a lot of problems too.
Well, according to what I read, man, that money went to arms deals and everything
That's
else.
see, I heard that too. See,
Yeah,
and that
probably
ah,
produce more famine for them too.
man. See, oof.
I
But
mean,
I'm
We
give it.
digress.
Wait a minute, I'm give it to this Bob Geldof guy. He wanted to do something and he put his mind to it and tried his best to do it, man. I mean, because I
Yeah,
always say,
look what
man,
happens to people that do that though.
but I always say, man, you could talk about doing it, like when we gonna do something, we bouse to do something, we fence to do something, but man, when you do it,
Eddie gonna say the same thing.
what
what's
Eddie gonna
that?
say?
Talk about the George movie. You can talk about it
Oh,
Right.
when you do it. I did it, y'all.
thank. Okay,
And
y'all
he could
went.
turn around and say, "What, you like the P Funk movie? Make one yourself."
Well, I
Hey,
mean,
hey, put something out, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
oh my gosh, put something
Y'all
out.
remember that one? Put something out. Okay.
Yeah, I heard that story before. So anyway,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, yeah. That was
so
a highlight of my career.
Oh man,
My wannabe career.
so I guess the bottom line is if we can get a get on up out of it, I guess we did good.
yeah. At least get on up. Yeah.
We can get a get on
If
up
we
out
can
of
get a
it.
ray out of it, oh man, we happy.
We get a ray out of it. We knocked it out the park, man. But
And then if
But
we
if we
can
can get a good funk movie though,
that's
we
what we
winning.
saying. That's what we saying. And then and like I said, and then if we could parlay that to where we can get in there where the Backstreet Boys was this weekend and do the mothership landing in there.
you know
Man.
what that means?
I don't know, man. We stretching it out.
Bang, you stretching it,
You
boy.
got to,
Yeah,
man. You
man.
got to stretch it. Because if you don't stretch it, it just stays condensed. Stretch that
Because
stuff
man,
on
that
out,
that
man.
turns into like all of the ones that can, how come they don't, see it as, well, that's their venue, not ours. So we
Hmm.
need to make our own to have that there. That's the only way it's gonna get done. But again, I don't want to get into all of that.
That's okay, man. I'm with
It's
you.
too,
Man, shit, man, we're doing good to play the damn Tiny Desk concert.
yeah, the
I
front
mean,
porch,
I mean, to be
the
there, you
front
go,
porch
man.
performance.
Shit, you talking about?
I'm talking about the sphere, y'all.
Okay, but
Yeah,
see, okay,
that's what I'm
put it
talking
like
about.
this:
They could
Yeah,
the
shine it on my head
spear,
if they want
the
to.
spear in
Sphere.
the spear
There
in
you go. Thank you. Thumbs up.
2025, the
Uh-huh.
spear in 2025
Hmm.
is the same, is no different than landing the mothership in Oakland in
it's
1970.
77.
Man,
And
and
wait a minute,
go ahead.
they're not them anymore.
I get that. So you get the production to help you get
Uh,
that.
who's going to put their money up for that production
Man,
at this stage in the game?
Eddie Murphy.
And who gonna be Glenn?
Man,
Who gonna sing it like Glenn?
man, see, wait a minute. Y'all missing my point. See,
I'm not
I'm
missing.
going to digress
I
because
get your
I know
point.
you.
You wishful thinking. It's cool.
that's all it is, man. That's all it is,
This is
man.
wishful thinking.
I'm
It's
in my
cool.
60s, man. I want to see it get. I want to see it before I'm gone. I would love to see it get that. When I see the Backstreet Boys land in a spaceship in a
Because the
concert, I'm
money
like,
people want to
what?
see the back. The money people want the
Yeah,
Backstreet
the money
Boys to
people
land
dig the
us,
Backstreet
them
Boys, man.
out
They
there.
don't dig George Clinton and Portland Funkadelic.
They
We
not
do.
going.
We do.
They not going. I
Anything
mean,
can be done, y'all. That's
It
all I'm
can be,
saying.
but it won't be.
Anything, anything.
Say
It
it
can be
can be,
done,
but
but
it
they
won't
not
be.
gonna do it, man.
Okay, all right, all right.
Tiny desk,
I've been
man.
praying for this for. I keep every day I wake up and hear some P Funk on the wherever I go, whether it's in the store or I put my own on. It's like
Funk on the
I
front
send that
porch.
energy out there, man. But I'm grateful that it's getting what it should have got back when I was in high school, junior high, watching the older people trip on it. But I don't know, man.
All right,
Do
that's
you
cool.
want them to even do that now? I mean,
All right.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah, would it even be the same if they did it now? I'm
but see,
asking you, Phil.
okay. So you
Would it be
asking me
the same
this?
if they did
If
it
I
now?
if I if I can hook up the production, this is what I would do. I would say, look at what's being done here. We know we may not be at the top where we are at our peak in the 70s, 50 years ago, but the way that production, you got to see that production all the way through. George, they could have George just come up and sit in the chair by itself, and I can have all that production working around him, and I will fly to Vegas and go check that out at the Sphere. That's what I'm saying. Nobody can replace Glenn. Nobody can replace anybody from that era. I'm saying do it as a funk opera and make
Okay,
it happen.
so from somebody sitting in the boardroom and you're making that pitch to me, and I'm sitting in the boardroom saying, "Yeah, Phil, that sounds good. That
Okay.
sounds good.
Hmm.
Who's coming to see this shit?"
Exactly. All of Once that movie has been playing for nonstop, selling out, people lining up that wanted to find out what the funk was truly about after all of this time, that's gonna be your audience, Mr. Billboard man.
Hey man.
All right, y'all.
Wait,
All right.
wait, no,
Okay.
no.
Oh,
This
wait.
is my
See.
last thing. Wait, can I
Okay.
get one
Go
last
ahead,
word
man.
in?
Go ahead.
I
Go.
just got to get this in,
Okay. Go ahead.
and
Go
it's
ahead.
based on what you just said.
Okay.
As much as we love the P Funk,
Mm,
the three of us, we all know how we truly feel in our hearts
right.
about the P Funk. But now I'm Mr. Executive again.
Oh, there he is.
Wait a
Okay.
minute.
Here comes Sir Nose on me. Come on, man.
Who in the funk is selling George Clinton P Funk movie all over the land?
But it ain't
Who's
happened yet.
going?
But just give it time, man. See,
So we're gonna be bigger than the Avengers, huh?
man, the
We're gonna be
Avengers.
bigger than
Wait a
the.
minute, the last Marvel movie was a flop. Come on now, they done spent billions of dollars for that crap, and it's flopping. It's time for a change.
well, speaking of Marvel, the closest thing to a P Funk movie was
That's,
Black Panther.
was Black Panther when they landed the
when
mothership
they
in the
was when they
hood.
was when
Yes,
they was
right.
coming through
Oh,
going
Playing
we
into
too short.
Wakanda for the first time.
Playing too short.
That
No.
that production, uh, all I could think of was Motor Booty Affair
yeah.
going underwater along with the Mothership Connection. That's what I seen in Black Panther once they
Oh, they went
went
into that.
through.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
They was
we
going
came
to
out for that.
Wakanda, and you
Yeah.
seeing nothing but the trees first, but then you bust through, and then you see the Atlantis.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
came out in mass for that.
You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
That
Yes,
that
we did.
that
Yes, we
I was
did.
like, man, now
We
if
came
we
out in
can get a
mass for that.
production, if we can get a production of the Motor Booty Affair movie that never came out and include Mothership Connection, the Clones Lab,
Oof.
and the
Uh,
Trombipulation, the
guys,
pyramids and all that.
question since you brought that up.
Oh man, y'all.
That
Okay.
movie, that the Motor Booty movie that was supposed to be,
Yeah.
is there any footage of that movie? Did they actually film anything, or was it all ever just a concept?
I want to say it was those cartoons that they used in the promos with Sir
Okay.
Nose
Uh-huh.
and the booty shaking and because I was hearing rumors back then that it was rumored to be a Saturday morning cartoon type thing or something. And
Oh, okay.
Mattel was supposed to make the action figures and all of that, but something just wasn't clicking. I mean, that's what I was hearing. So I don't know if there's any truth to that, but that's what I was hearing back then. Was that
Man, it
and it
makes
was on the
sense.
back of the album cover, a
Yeah.
soundtrack to a motion picture underwater. Here now, see later.
'Cause, man,
Meaning it was coming.
I was looking for that boy for years, man.
I
I'm still
know.
waiting. I'm still
Yeah,
waiting. I heard it. I'm waiting to see it. So,
Well,
man.
the first
I think
step,
it was Black Panthers.
the first step is gonna be that movie that we started this whole conversation on. It's this. There you go.
Eddie Murphy.
Somebody got to do it. That's all what it is. Somebody got to do it. So,
so
man,
Phil, we got to get a Ray out of it for that to happen.
Ray. Oh, okay.
We got to get a Ray out of it for something like that to
Yeah.
come to any.
Yeah,
And
don't
because see the
don't
thing,
Yeah. If Ray, if we remember Ray, that was a blockbuster movie because it was done well.
it was,
And
and
Ray
then
was on the set making sure certain things and certain way he portrayed himself.
That's what I'm talking about. They
Right.
gonna need the consultants of consultants
Yes.
to make sure that,
Yes.
you know,
So we gonna put a pin in this, and once that movie comes out, we gonna come back and review this tape, right?
I hope it puts me to shame.
I'm about to say the same thing.
Okay.
I really want to say, Phil, you were right, and me and Kay were tripping.
All right, y'all.
That's what I hope.
So look, let me, like you say, let me make a sharp turn right now, man. If I was driving the bus right now, and just a couple more things I want to cover, man, because we over here talking. We could talk for the next 3-4 hours, man. But I really want us to touch on uh, Zoo and Tone were both once upon a time Woo Warriors, right?
Uh,
And there was a time where Phil was a Woo Warrior for at least one show.
hmm.
Can you talk on that, Phil? I mean, tell us what that's all about, man. Long Beach, right?
Man, let me see. What was it, man?
Come on, bring it.
I was out there at the Long Beach Funk Festival, 20, maybe 13 version, more or less, something like that. I got to jam with Bernie Worrell and his band, which at that time wasn't called the Woo Warriors anymore. It was called the Bernie Worrell Orchestra, the BWO.
BWO, that's right.
It was Bernie and a bunch of young cats.
Sure did, yeah.
And actually, prior to that, I had actually interviewed Bernie extensively one night when they did a show in Houston, and I went down there, and yeah, that was actually a good time. Spent a lot of time with Bernie that weekend. Spent a lot of time with Bernie that weekend. Fast forward to the Long Beach Funk Festival, and the Bernie Worrell Orchestra is playing there. And you and I hung out together quite a bit, but I want to say we kind of split directions for a minute, or you might have been maybe in the audience because I was on the stage when they were performing. I just saw pictures from that the other day, yesterday. I was looking for that video. But at any rate, like the first time we went down there, me, you, Chaos, Zoo, Ricky, Otis, and all, we went down there. Juan Carlos.
Yeah, Juan Carlos. Yeah.
When we all went down there that time in 2012, and they had the after party. Somehow, I don't remember how, but all of our little crew wound up on stage.
Oh yeah.
At Norvell's.
Bobby Easton.
Bobby
Yeah.
Easton. Shout out to
Bobby
Bobby
Easton.
again.
Yeah, shout out Bobby. So we all wound up on stage. And man, I want to say Kay was on the guitar that night. Zoot was on a microphone. I was on the drums. Juan Carlos was on the percussion and
Bobby.
stuff. Yeah, the violins. And I mean, we went up there and we started ripping off P-Funk tunes for like 30 or 40
Right.
minutes.
Yeah.
I mean, we just like got up there and stayed up. It's like we're gonna stay up here until somebody kicks us off the stage.
Yeah,
Which
that
they
was
did.
some good times, man. I
So
remember
Yeah.
that one.
anyway,
Yeah.
fast forward, we're there the next year. And now we know at some point we're gonna get on this stage.
For the after party.
Yeah, for the after party. And I want to say it was just me and you. This year it was me, you, and Ricky that year.
I think so, in 2013. Yeah.
And I know Ricky's not trying to jump on the stage, but me and you, we itching to get up there, right? So we
Turn me loose.
We go to the show and it's different people going up and they're doing their thing. And I remember that particular night because at Harville's, the stage is, I mean, the club was like a basement type of club.
Yeah, you go down some steps. Yeah.
And I remember that night I was getting like 0 phone service. So anytime I wanted to use the phone, I had to go out and go back up to the top of the stairs and kind of use my phone. And then, so anyway, different people are playing and, blase. And matter of fact, we went up there twice and I got video. I had an audio. I kind of lost it last night in some kind of way. But it was me, you, Bobby, that guy from Henry and the Invisibles, and Bobby's band. Man, killer. We just did some killer ass shit that night. But for whatever reason, I went outside and I'm using the phone, blah, blah, blah. I come back in the building. Okay. I come back in the building. Bernie Worrell, his band are on stage. Like, who thought Bernie Worrell and his band would be playing the after party? And who's down there on the stage on the left with his mic in hand and you had you had some kind of little iPad thing that went into like some guitar shit or something at the time.
Yes, I did. I was trying to get plugged in.
So I walk back in the building and they're already jamming. Bernie's up there, his band's up there, Bobby's up there, Phil is up there. And I walk in the building and my eyes get big. And the first thing I think was, shit, I gotta get up there. Right? There's one open mic, but the open mic is like at the front in the center of the stage. So that's where I went, right?
Took a beeline right to it. I was like, come on, man, let's do this.
I'm like, there's an open mic. So I just walked, I got on the stage. And when I got on the stage, they're going into Red Hot Mama. Mm-hmm. The fastest version of Red Hot Mama you've ever heard in your life.
Right.
But it was still Red Hot Mama.
Man.
Because the drummer had that shit sizzling. So
I'm like, he was going a little fast, man.
I'm like, okay, cool.
That's a little bit.
He's a young dude, man. He probably doesn't know the P legacy.
Yeah, he was.
And from multiple conversations with Bernie in that era, he let those cats get down the way they wanted to get down. He's just like, man, I get in where I fit in, man. I'm not even trying to turn them into anything. Bernie's deal at that time in life was, I'm just having a good time, So anyway, they're starting to jam. I didn't think it was that slow though.
No, it was fast, man.
I grab a microphone. Can you say go Bernie, go Bernie, go? The crowd's going, go Bernie, go. Can you say go Bernie, go Bernie, go? Like Bobby's behind me, Bernie. And you can see on the video, Bernie's just sitting there just like rocking it out, right? And And we going to Red Hot Mama. I don't know if we did something else after that because I have video footage of that, and I think it's posted to Facebook or something. I can't find the video, but I got the original video somewhere. But to answer the question, how did you wind up on stage with them? I saw an opportunity and I took it.
Oh man,
It is there.
And that's
plain
it.
and simple.
Yeah, man.
Simple as that. Huh?
And you know, and I mentioned this earlier, man. It's something about folks that's into funk, man. I mean, we ain't got no shame when it comes to when it's time to get busy, dude. I mean, everybody could say got that, how they feel about it, whatever. But man, when it comes to stuff like that, and we know it's organic, and it's like it's calling us. It's like something you can't resist. We do it. And we have a good time. We ain't trying to do this or do that. Just trying to have a good time, man.
Don't even give it a second thought.
Not even, man. So,
Which
man.
brings me to a question.
Oh, okay.
When did you get into the funk?
Mm. Mm.
Like funk music as a genre and P-Funk.
I'm gonna tell you, man. I've always been into music, man. As long as I can remember, I had an album in the Chipmunk turntable when I was like maybe 3 or 4 years old.
Yeah, one too.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
I had an album in the Chipmunk turntable. My dad was a big music listener. So by the time I was like, I won't say I was a funk guy yet. But we always, in our house, when my dad was with us, and even after my dad wasn't with us anymore, he didn't die, he just fucking gone. Excuse my language. But we always had a room with, my mom was an educator. We all has a room with turntables, speakers, records, and encyclopedias. And, for as long as I can remember, music was a part of that. And my dad's record collection was Shuggy Otis, Santana, Les McCann, Arlo Guthrie, you name it, man. My dad's musical tastes were just all over the place. So, kind of by osmosis, my musical taste kind of became that. But by the same token, I was kind of forming my own stuff. By the time I was in elementary school in the late 60s, early 70s, my deal was like Sly and Edwin Starr and a lot of the Motown stuff, the Diana Ross, Smokey Robinson, a lot of that stuff. And, so I went through that phase. You get into middle school and you listen to popular radio. And, when I'm in middle school, it was 72, 6th grade, 72, 75. So that 72 to 75 era was middle school. And I was starting to develop some listening habits. But when did I really get into the P? Was my 9th grade year. And I was always in band in middle school. First chair saxophone all the way through middle school. Got in high school and I was in band, and that music got hard. That music got hard, man. We were at a school that was known for band, right? And Mr. Crumble was a stickler for, you went from looking at, 16th notes as, the tough notes to 30-second notes and stuff like that. And I was like, man, I'm not doing this. You know what I mean?
Nah.
I was a saxophone guy then.
Right. Didn't you used to play sax and
Yeah,
had a band and you had a band yourself, didn't you, for a minute?
Yeah, that's how I got into the P.
Okay.
So I decided, man, I'm not doing band anymore. And right around the time I decided I didn't want to do band, a substitute teacher saw me killing these cats in basketball and PE and said, "You should try out for the basketball team." And I was like, "Yeah, I never thought about doing nothing like that." And he's like, "I think you should try out." So I wound up being a basketball player at the school. I wound up quitting marching band or whatever I was in. But the third component was a friend of mine who played nothing, had a dream that he had a band.
Mm.
And he explained his dream to me. And I was like, "Man, I play sax. My homeboy Junior plays trumpet. We should start a band." He's like, "My dad will buy me a bass." Man, tell your dad to buy you a bass. Right? He learned how to play the bass. We recruited a few. Next thing you know, we got Soul Impact. We went from nobody having anything to winning a talent show that year at a white school.
Oh man,
we won the talent show that year, my freshman year of high school. So we went from nothing to having a band to rehearsing 3 and 4 hours a day every day for like 3 months straight. And we won a talent show. Well, what happened was I started finding these friends and bandmates that were into music. So I always had my stack of albums, but I'm going to these other guys' house. They got albums. And man, I got turned on to America Eats Is Young. My boy Greg Bush Greg had America Eats Is Young. He had Frank Zappa Apostrophe. And something else. I mean, some deep, deep funk, you know what I mean? And from there, it was just off to the races, man. Because, man, we just started collecting. We all liked all this different music, but we all just like connected with the P. I mean, we just connected. I want to say it was 75 or 76. We went to the Tarrant County Convention Center and we saw Parliament.
Was this pre-mothership or
pre-mothership?
Okay.
Pre-mothership.
So that was like 75 probably.
Yeah. Pre-mothership, 75, 76. And I was hooked. You know, we go see, because they had this little trap door, and I remember that, you know, people were just coming up out this trap door onto the stage. And, you know, I'm like, man, what the heck? Had never seen anything like it. And not just my band, we were hooked. So Mothership Connection comes out, we're all over it. And so we won the talent show that year. That was the spring of 76, we won the talent show. 75, my freshman year was 75, 76 was my freshman year. So the Clones drops, and I still had my band when Clones drops, right? And, you know, we were a horn band. I was a saxophone player then. So being a horn band, when Clones dropped, man, everybody in my band, we gravitated towards Gaming on You. This was when I learned that everybody's not a P-Funk fan. You know, that it took a certain, I mean, y'all all got it, you know, so it takes that certain person to be all the way immersed in the P-Funk.
Right.
So Clones comes out. We first hear Gaming on You, and it's like, man, we got to learn this. So, man, we learned it. We rehearsed it over and over and over. And we used to do that. And we used to do Mr. Magic all the time and a couple of other things, right? And I don't know why they let us play at school that day. It was some kind of assembly or something, but they let us play. And man, we picked up this cat named Tony, man, that was a keyboardist. Oh, as a matter of fact, we wanted to be Parliament. So it was already 8 people in our band. 2 trumpets, 2 saxophones, 2 guitars, a bass, and a drummer, Ralph. Well, we picked up my homeboy from Trimble Tech High School on trombone. We picked up Tony Wilburn on keyboards. We picked up this white kid, do some vote. So now we're trying to get as many people on stage. We're trying to be like Parliament. So man, we get about, and it's about maybe 14 of us up there.
Oh, damn. Okay.
You know, we got like 14 people, and we told them, and I didn't know anything about lighting, man. None of us did. So we just wanted the lights to be blue. Thought blue was a cool ass color. Probably couldn't see us worth a damn, but we want blue. So we're up there in the blue, and we come on stage, and they open the curtains, and they say Soul Impact. And it was a white school, but when the black band played, the little section where the blacks, sat, the black people would go crazy over what we were doing. So cool, and the white people would groove. That's how we wound up winning the talent show. So we break off in the and you could hear crickets in that damn auditorium. I mean,
what in the world
the white
is
kids, the black kids, the teachers,
Oh, man.
everybody just staring at us.
Man.
like what?
Man, see, it's funny that you said that song because on one of our episodes, I told Tone with that ding 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 ding. I didn't get it the first time. Now the other parts of it, when the horns is going, I was like, I'm all in. But yeah, man, that's a trip. So they did not understand the groove.
Man, they did not. Man, that sticks with me to this day. And you talk about 40-year anniversaries, I'm gonna be coming up on the 40-year anniversary of that.
Yeah, that's 76. Yeah, coming up. Man, so that was your dive into the funk.
But yeah, we went into Mr. Magic, which was my signature song back then. And the crowd went crazy.
Oh, there you go. All about
which lets you know the kind of music that was played on the radio then.
Right.
Because we went in, Mr. Magic is probably the only song we play that so much. That's probably the only song to this day I could pick up a saxophone
and still get down
and probably play it right now to this day.
Wow.
What about Knucklehead though?
I could probably play that too. I played that a lot too.
That was my shit.
I probably could play that too, man.
Man, if I picked up my trumpet, I'd probably have an asthma attack or something.
Wait a minute. That's the other part. I bought a saxophone about 3 years ago.
Okay.
And I'm like, man, I'm gonna start back playing saxophone. Man, my chest, stomach, and lips, and my mouth and everything were hurting so bad that I think it's sitting out there in the garage now.
See that?
Wow.
Those wind instruments is
I didn't realize how tough it was to play it.
The wind instruments was a trip, man. You trying to play and make stuff sound right in key and still breathe at the same time.
It was tough, man. It's tough.
I mean, when you're young, you can endure all that stuff. I mean, and then if you stop doing it and then just try to pick it up.
Yeah, try to pick it up because I struggle to drink a glass of tea right now. So that was like a no for me, man.
Oh man. No, that's cool, man.
Like Dizzy Gillespie and your cheeks be out here.
How did he do that? That's another whole story, man. He would blow up like like the blowfish and stuff, man.
He's all just got off.
Yeah, my guys, man, P-Funk for life.
Hey, man, so check this out, man. We coming up on hour number 2 here, so we gonna try our best to wrap it, man. If that's cool with y'all. But before we wrap it though, I just saw something today about Howie T. Y'all remember Howie T with Full Force?
Oh yeah, Hitman Howie T.
Yeah, I saw that today.
The real Roxanne, UTFO. I didn't know he did stuff with Color Me Bad, Chubb Rock, Special Ed, Whistle, Madonna, Maxi Priest, Heavy D. I mean, I didn't know that dude was that deep, man. And I believe we lost him today, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah, rest in peace,
R.I.P.
Howie
man.
T.
Yeah,
That was
Howie
one of
T
my
man. Yeah,
uh one of my spiritual mentors in DJing.
yeah, man.
Was
That's when hip hop was pure. At its. I mean, it was sampling hadn't kicked in yet. It was still just man
loop
going
the tape
for it.
around the door over here to this and that.
And loop it. Loop it till
Mhm.
it's stupid. I mean,
But you had to
man,
take the tape off the reel, hook it up over here, and make sure you
yeah.
get.
Yeah, I didn't know he was that much of a prolific producer, man. So definitely rest in peace, RT, man. Howie T.
R.I.P.
Hitman.
Howie T.
So before we bounce, man, I like to always take it around the horn. So Phil, tell them what you got going on, man. When can we tune in and check out what you doing, brother? Because I know you still keeping it busy. So go ahead, tell folks what's going
Uh,
down.
every Monday night, Uncut Funk with Phil Colley on pfunkradio.com.
Man,
It's 8 p.m. Central, which is pretty much 6 o'clock on the West Coast, 9 o'clock on the East Coast, and get in where you fit in and every other time zone in between. But man, we bring the classic jams, the party jams, the P Funk, and you kind of get in where you fit in, man. You never know what you might hear, but whatsoever I do, it's always gonna be funky.
without a
So,
doubt,
That's right.
man.
so there you go.
Yeah, yeah. So, cause I gotta tune in at 3 p.m. Just to check it out.
Oh,
I
is that
get
where you are? It's 3 o'clock when I come on out there?
yeah, it's
Yeah,
three
I'm
o'clock,
wondering what
man.
time was it.
Yeah,
I wonder
but
what
but
time.
Mm.
I got my watch set to remind me tune in because I don't want to miss it. I try my best to be tuned in no matter what I'm doing, man.
Mm.
Cause you doing it, man. You ain't talking about it.
He doing it.
You doing it, brother. So we
Right.
appreciate that. We really appreciate it and keep doing it, man. Just
One of
let's
the things
keep
I learned from you, Phil, you used to tell me, don't talk about it, just do it. So, yeah,
and you doing it, man. You doing it.
thank you, man. I
That's
appreciate you.
him right there.
Oh, wait. Who? Okay, so chaos. You gonna bring us home? What's
I
happening?
was no, I was pointing at you. My screen, my finger says, "Yeah, see him.
Oh,
You got
but
it
but
from
on my
him."
screen, I'm way over here though. So don't
Oh
tell him
well,
that.
I don't know. My screen, you on this side. So,
Hey, hey, I'm gonna mix it up and make us all be floating in space or something when I get through with this one because this was a good one right here, man. So yeah, what you want? What you got for the people? Chaos. What's going down?
I, I'm bro man tonight. I'm just chilling,
Just
Chilling,
chill.
chilling.
Just chilling. Nah,
chilling.
man. Hey, man. If you saying you just chilling, um,
I mean, I could say something insignificant like, "Remember, y'all, funk, funk ain't nothing but
what
sped
is
up
it?
blues played by frustrated jazz musicians."
Bam. There
But
it
that's
is.
not gonna make sense in this context.
Yeah, dude, man. We get silly serious on here, man. That's one thing, we talk about some subjects, but it's all about the silly seriousness of
Wait, it actually
Keep it on the
does make
one,
sense.
y'all.
but it does
Just
make sense.
keep it, keep it on the one, y'all.
Man,
On the
and,
one.
and speaking on the one, I'm gonna say I need y'all to like, subscribe, hit the notify
Yeah.
button, and do that because we having fun doing this, y'all, and we don't plan on stopping. Like my brothers just said around me, we ain't just gonna talk about it. We gonna do it. We gonna keep doing it, but we need that little support to let the algorithm know that we are a viable source. So let's keep it funky,
Yeah.
keep it on the one. Tell a friend, y'all.
And
And
don't just subscribe and don't watch
oh
because
man,
when you do that, you just letting
letting the
the
algorithm
algorithm
know.
know that yeah, you subscribe but you don't watch us.
Yeah.
So,
Hey,
you know.
like we tell our family members, hey, just put it on in the background or something. Just let it
Yeah,
play
just
out.
just turn it on, man. I could dude, I can't even get family members. Just turn it on.
Turn it
You ain't
on.
gotta watch. You ain't gotta just turn it on.
Turn it
Let it
on,
play in the
y'all.
background.
Let us funk in your ear hole for a little bit,
Oh, I
man.
can't find the link, man.
Hey,
I don't get it.
the link is right down there where I'm pointing over there. There's the link over there. It's in that corner. It's always gonna be in the
I
corner.
tried the link, but I couldn't get to the show. It wouldn't. Yeah, all right,
Hey,
whatever, man.
all right, y'all. With that being said, hey,
Philly Phil,
we love all y'all. Phil, thank you so much, man, for being a part of this, man. And we look forward to having you back again in the future, brother, because you always got something positive to say for the folks, man.
definitely, definitely,
Man, anytime, man. Like I said, anytime, man. Y'all are my guys, man. Like I say, I got my small circle of family that I kind of gravitated towards. Uh, and they just stuck. I said that in my first story when you said, "How do we meet?" And
Hmm.
I didn't realize how many people in that little circle that I met before I actually, met you in person. But it was like Chi and Ron and Otis and Ricky and Ill and all that came. It's like, and none of that was planned,
Nah,
but it was all the same circle, and it just happened. And I was like, it really didn't even dawn on me till tonight. And I was like, man, I met everybody in our circle in like that short amount of time on a mission to
right.
meet you.
Man, it was very organic, man. And look at it. 20 years, what, 2012, 13
It was
years later.
2012.
So 13 years later, we still funking, man. And we gonna
Yeah.
keep funking. We ain't gonna stop, y'all.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And on that, with that being said, y'all, tune in
all
next
right.
week. We will see you and thank y'all. We'll see you next week.
All right.
Peace.
Peace. Peace out, y'all. Had a good time.